Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Seattle Mariners. Matt Mann will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Matt Mann will lead things off now in a completely different ball game since the last time these guys took their hats.
And after that 6-run inning, you got to hope that you can put together some kind of response. The last thing you want to do is a 1, 2, 3 inning, so a little patience wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
A quick out number 1. Matt Mann strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Walker comes set. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Jay. Gone! Matt Mann stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman. Here comes the 1-1, and now the runner's trying for third to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Matt Mann is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball towards the hole. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So striding in, Brandon Belt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Little tapper down the third baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. So stepping in, Brock Holt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to... Luis Gonzalez comes to the plate in a great spot. Tying run at third, but a ball to the outfield could give his guys the lead.
And guys, we all know that at this point in the ball game, this late, it's moments like...
Oh, what a stop at first. The throw. The second for 1. Not in time.
Oh, love the effort, though.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Josh Rutledge, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Yeah, I think the entire game has led to this moment right here. And we'll see if he can come through or if the pitcher can somehow get out of this game.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back.
Both. Tuesday night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week. between the Seattle Matt Mann gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Hit hard to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Matt Mann. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated
Matt Mann steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third. Hanley Ramirez will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Miley sets on his way with the 3-2. Left field and deep. Jay going back on it. In to score is the runner from third.
Now batting,
Brandon Belt will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Jay has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runners. And the tag will not be in time as he slides home with their 7th run. Matt Mann will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Miley's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Belted high in the air out to left. Jay has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Matt Mann is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning.
designated hitter, Matt Mann.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Brown racing back, still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? 1 pitch and...
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Final line score for our
Yeah,
ball game
he
tonight.
connected on a...
From the oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game. Matt Mann will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Martin going back, and this one is gone. A home run. Matt Mann gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2.
Oh, you guys are going to make me say it, aren't you? Deuces are wild.
Seager is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Matt Mann strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Into the box, Brandon Belt. He drew a walk his first time up. A 1 pitch on its way. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. One there. Matt Mann digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Looking to minimize the damage here, and he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Hard liner to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And he is in there. Brandon Belt stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on.
Very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
There he goes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Matt Mann will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Borges will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Matt Mann strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player with Matt Vasker. Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Matt Mann strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. This is hit high and deep out to left. Brown ranging back. Gone. Over the monster for a home run. Leading off the inning, Matt Mann, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Brown is going to get back, and he'll put this one away. Matt Mann steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Brandon Belt, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. Now he pulls it in the air down the line and right. The catch is made by Cruz, and here comes the runner from third. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Good work there to pick up that.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Has to be thinking strikeout here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is going to have room out there as he puts. Matt Mann digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Brandon Belt will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
Beat a claw back from this deficit.
And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball. Dustin Pedroia will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Brock Holt. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Luis Gonzalez gets another crack right here. He's got it. Tries to this point. Hot shot to third. There is Seager. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Matt Mann will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. So that's a wrap here this